This week at DST, Luke Richards can't stop hitting home runs. Mike is really mad about it.
What up?
That was very good job getting to that.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was nice.
The earlier is always better. Yeah, like that's, I figured that sometimes.
Because as soon as you started, like you switched to sitting fastball, like you said, like you just start moving better.
Luke Richards here with his third nuke of the season today to tie Michael McDougal for the lead for our DST spring. How's it feel?
It feels great. Thank you, Phoenix Christian, for being great sports, even though you beat us 15-1. It's tough, but we got the one.
There's no I in team, bud.
But there is a me.
How long you been here, Luke?
3 years. February of 2020.
Just big consistency guy.
See how I can lift all these? Just consistently lift.
Yeah, I'd say you've been pretty dedicated here. Like 3 times a week, at least for
a long time it was 3 times a week, and then it was like, I'll go to college, I'll go in every day. Every day. The game never sleeps.
What's your favorite part about being here?
It's the knowledge that I'm getting better at the thing that I love. It's so structured that an idiot could follow it. And the fact is that you actually see progression because you have it all mapped down. It's not something that you're like looking after on the farm, and you're surrounded by a bunch of people who want to do the same thing. You see all the stuff that you've improved on, and you're like, man, it actually gives you a little bit of a confidence boost, because one of the biggest problems in weightlifting is you don't see yourself improve a lot of the times. Just the vibes.
The vibes.
The vibes. You got music playing.
Just in here with the boys.
In here with the boys.
Vibing.
Smashing home runs.
Smashing home runs, smashing weights.
Yeah. Slinging weights and smashing home runs.
Tight. There you go.
Right. I mean, it was fine, and I was just thinking about like loading early.
Yeah.
Then I started thinking, all right, like stay, like really get on the backside, and then I was only thinking about the backside, and stuff just kind of fell apart. Even though, because I was doing it right, but I wanted to like make sure I was focusing on doing something today.
Yeah.
And it should have just let it roll out as it was, like, because I wasn't thinking about it and it was working just fine.
106.
112. What?
Wow. 112, 260.
What's up, dog? How we doing? Get off your phone. Get off your phones.
Luke Richards can't stop hitting home runs. Mike is really mad about it.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Yep.
Good shot.
Go.
It's tight. There we go.
In, stretch. Don't let keep this flexed. Don't let this extend at all. So just, yeah. What up, dog? How are the vibes today?
Vibes are high, Jamie.
Vibes are high? That's what we like to hear.
5.
Gang, gang.
Sip easy. Enjoy Malibu responsibly.
Yeah, good.
2023.
You know, your body knows how to finish here. Because as soon as we said, hey, check it, you knew exactly what to do. But on just your regular swings where you're not thinking about it and you're just kind of going through it, is we're catching a barrel because we're falling forward and into it. We got to teach ourselves how to stay centered and let our barrel travel out to it. And where did you finish that swing? Out front, right? Okay. So you were going forward and it took you like out and around here. You never really got in. Don't think about going forward at all. Okay? Once I'm set up here, my body doesn't go forward. Just step straight this way. Very good. Wind it up. Trust it. Yes. Stretch. Turn. Yeah, buddy. Stretch. Sit. Down. Wow, that was really cool. I get in the zone back here, and then if we're on plane back here, all we have to do is like extend through the zone.
Yeah.
You're not trying to like pinpoint exactly where you want to make contact and like work
Yeah.
right down on it. Like, 'cause it looks like you don't trust it. Like you're guessing every swing. This is exactly what we're saying. Make space, get deep, and then just launch it through. Right now, it's like I'm trying to calculate everything perfectly,
Yeah, and just
and I'm just missing everything.
Yeah,
Again,
just
like,
let it
give yourself a window. That's the nice thing about thinking like that is like, if I get on plane, I know that anywhere from like, realistically, you can get your barrel like in the zone at your back hip. Like you can hit a ball right here, right? So I know that anywhere between here and maybe like 6 inches from my front foot, I can make contact. Now you're not so focused on like, oh, I have to time this perfectly and hit a pitch perfectly. Like as long as I'm in the general area, I'll be able to find a barrel.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the really nice thing about having a media guy that works with cool people. I get enchiladas. Ant-chiladas, not enchiladas. Just didn't work. So, what was that? 187? That's not too bad. What is it called?
Chili Reno. I'm saying it very white because
Chili-
I can't roll my
Chili
arm.
Reno! That's why I just lean into it. Finn Sims hit 2 nukes today, which puts him tied for second on the leaderboard. Get back.
Attaboy, Finn! Finn! Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Finn Sims! Attaboy, Finn.
So that's pretty tight. Haters are my motivators. That was the last one of that size. Get off your phone! Heck yeah, baby!
Yeah, let's go bat.
Woo! So we back that point of contact up to something that's manageable. You start pounding everything to center, right? So if you're hooking it over to left, that's your cue that getting it way too far out front, hooking around it. But that's how you want those out front swings to feel, is you don't want those like way out front and you give yourself plenty of time to accelerate to it and hit the snot out of them. You want that to be like a good mistake, right? Because we're setting our like ideal point of contact that far out front, and I get here like at the end of my window of being in the zone.
Then off speeds are gonna kill you.
Yeah, because okay, cool, I hit the ball really hard here, but then if I get some off speed, I have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Keep your ideal point of contact, especially on a fastball or like in your BP work today, is at the front hip. So now I can get in the zone deep. If I get a little beat on a fastball, if I'm a little late on something, I can still punch one back here. Here I'm catching a barrel, and then if I get fooled, I'm out here. But if you only work at like one of those end ranges,
Yeah.
because you have other guys like wait till the ball gets like super deep and just fight it off back here, and they're like, oh, I'm hitting like doubles and triples and backside gap. But then what happens is
Get a fastball.
if you get burned on a fastball, you're just super late.
I find that living out front is better than living in the back, but
Make your mistakes out front. Like, so that's the other thing is we want to load up, be early. Like, we want to get set early, so if we make a mistake, it's on the front side because those mistakes are harder, right? So as a righty, you can rip those balls down the third baseline, the 5-6 hole, or down the line for a double, right? Or Or if you get on that good early plane, you can pop one out front, that'll work. Not a lot of power. That's why like
Late
making
swing.
mistakes late
Yeah.
is because your
Because
barrel
you don't
doesn't.
have enough time to get around there to accelerate.
Yeah.
the ball.
Barrel can't accelerate as long. It's going slower. Your hits are soft.